Today I'm talking about business continuity from the standpoint of exiting your business and making sure that if you exit your business in a way that you didn't intend to, that your business and your family and your managers and leaders within your business know exactly what to do. Hi there, my name is Ashley Micciche, CEO and co-owner of True North Retirement Advisors, where we specialize in retirement and exit planning for business owners. All right, so let me just start off by saying now some people might dismiss this video as being like, oh, I have a buy-sell agreement, I'm good, I'm covered. Well, if you think that your buy-sell agreement is robust enough to cover every type of circumstance in what will happen if you exit under various scenarios, death, incapacity, etc., what happens to your business, what happens not just to how the business is transferred to other owners or other partners, but most buy-sell agreements do not address the family side of things, and they're not detailed enough to address a variety of different unexpected exits that might occur. The key point here is that the business continuity plan doesn't replace the buy-sell agreement, but it is an important supplement to the buy-sell agreement that you hopefully already have in place. So let me just talk about some key things to kind of get you thinking about what exactly is included in a business continuity plan. And I think by the end of this, you'll be like, wow, I definitely don't have that. Most business owners do not have anything like this in place, but it is incredibly valuable, especially in the chaotic days and weeks that after you might exit your business unexpectedly. So if you care about protecting your family, which I know most of you watching this do, if you care about making sure that your business can survive, that your employees are going to be taken care of in those first few days, weeks, and months, listen closely, because we're talking about a lot of things and we're going to bring it all together in one plan that you keep handy at all times for those who need it if something happens to you. One of the first things that a good business continuity plan should address is who should tell your employees that you've died or you've become incapacitated, and how. So it's important to designate one person to do this, someone that hopefully they know. And do you want to tell them in person? Do you want to tell them right away? Do you want to wait as long as possible and wait for rumors to circulate about why you haven't shown up for work in the last week? So these are all important things to figure out beforehand, because if you think about just this one decision alone, you probably have an idea of how you want your employees to be informed and by whom, but who your family and business partners, they can't read your mind. They don't know what your wishes are. So we have to put this in writing. We have to give detailed instructions. And just this one item alone is super important so that your employees feel safe and secure in knowing that you've taken the steps to ensure that they're still going to get their paycheck. Things are going to continue. So that's number one. How do we inform our employees, and who does it? Okay, the second one is, should customers or clients be informed? And again, it's similar to the employees, is by whom? How do you want that done? Maybe you only want to tell certain people or clients or customers if they ask. Or do you want to send a letter to everybody saying, hey, Joe died, go find somebody else? So it's very important to establish how you want your customers and your clients to be communicated with, and by whom and how, etc. In an ideal scenario, how would you want your business to be transferred? Should it be transferred to a business partner, another employee, a family member? Do you want it to be an inside transfer? Do you want it to be an outside transfer? If it's an outside transfer, the business continuity instructions should include a list of businesses, maybe, or other outfits, other potential buyers who may have approached you seriously, or who you've talked with seriously in the past about selling your business to. If you think about it, this is a great way, because if something happens unexpectedly and no one inside the company is there to kind of take your place, if you can identify other third parties and list those there so that they can be contacted in that situation. It can make for a lot smoother sale of the business if your intention is to sell it to an outside third party. So if you're going to transfer your business, what is the desired minimum value that you want your family to receive should something happen to you? So in the exit planning process that we go through with our clients, one of the first things we figure out is what is that desired, or what is that bare minimum amount that we need to get for the value of the business in order to transition into retirement, so that we have the financial resources that we need for the rest of our life or for the next phase of life. So you want to do something similar, even if the exit is unexpected, and if you were to die or become disabled before you complete that exit planning process. What is the desired minimum amount from the business that you want your family to receive? It's important to spell that out in the business continuity instructions as well, so that your family, like if your business is worth $2 million, even if you exit unexpectedly, it prevents your grieving spouse from accepting a $100,000 lowball offer. So it gives them some range as to what they might expect or how they can negotiate, especially if that valuation isn't based on hopes and dreams, but actual real hard dollar numbers that are accurate and up to date. The business continuity instructions, a good business continuity plan, also will address who should be responsible for what internally. Who's responsible? Who's going to take over running the show at your company? Who do you want to be in charge of finance, operations, administration? We have to designate people, and these people may already be in charge in that role, but it's important to reiterate that and say, this is who I want to be in charge of financial related matters in my absence. Another thing that the business continuity plan should address is what happens to the employee benefit packages. What happens to health insurance, 401k plan? Do you want, like 401k plan? Do you want the 401k plan to terminate? This is not nearly as important in the days and weeks and months after a unexpected exit, but it is important long term to address how you want those benefits handled. Especially, you may have some other unique bonuses, like I've talked about in other plans, or other videos, like non-qualified deferred compensation plans. You might have other retirement plans. You might have stay bonus plans or other things. What do you want to have happen to those plans should something happen to you? Very important consideration, this one, is how do you want your family income stream to your family to continue, and how will that be funded? So do you want to ensure that your family still has an income stream coming straight from the business? Are there life insurance policies that are going to replace the income that you were receiving from the business? What does that look like? What is it that you want your family to receive that, of course, is realistic, and how will that be funded? The last thing that the business continuity plan should address is what might happen to the value of your business if you unexpectedly exit. So for most closely held businesses, where it's just, especially with just one owner, it's extremely damaging to the value of the business and what you can get for the business after the owner dies or becomes disabled or is no longer, for whatever reason, no longer able to continue running the business. So it's important to address that, because it might require you to look at purchasing additional insurance policies or coverage, so that if something happens to you unexpectedly, that your family is still going to be taken care of and the business value won't drop. So thank you so much for sticking with me today. My name is Ashley Micciche, and before you go, please like this video, comment below. What did you think a business continuity plan was before you watched this video, and how has your understanding of that changed? I'd love to hear your feedback. And then also, if you subscribe by clicking the button below, we put out new videos every single week, and all around exit and retirement planning for business owners to help you on your path and your journey to a financially secure retirement. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next week.